Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. So on this video, guys, what I'll be basically talking about is the most mistakes that a lot of beginner traders that make. So in order to help the next person who is just starting out on their Forex journey, it is in that regard that I decided to share these things also from personal experience and just my personal observations of what's going on in the Forex industry. Right. So without any further of time, let's get to the first point. Is not getting a mentor. Right. So when you're just starting out on your Forex journey, try to learn from someone who's already doing it or who is already at the level that you see yourself in the future. Right. In as much as it is nice to learn on your own, you can do that, but the learning curve becomes a lot much longer and depressing or whatever because you're doing everything alone. Yes, I managed to teach myself. There are also other people who have done the same, but from personal experience, I wouldn't recommend anyone to start trading or learning trading alone. At least if there's somebody that you know who has the experience necessary, it is important to learn under that particular person if you resonate with their methods or they perhaps maybe trading in a way that he would also like to trade. So try, guys, to ensure that when you're just starting out, if you can, try get a mentor. But it's not to say you cannot learn everything. You can still learn alone, but try get a mentor because at least the learning curve will be shortened and then they'll be teaching you methods and sharing some of the things that they've learned because they have the necessary experience. Right. So let's move on now to the second point. So as usual, guys, I've written them down. So don't mind me when I keep looking at them, right? So the second point is, guys, mistake that a lot of traders make is trying to learn everything. So as I've said in the previous video that don't try and learn everything. Focus on the basics first. It's the basics that matters, right? Because when you know a lot of stuff, that is when the room for mistakes gets created because you're trying to try different things all at once and it's not gonna work out. So for example, when it comes to fundamentals, I could see that I was not having like good results when I pay so much attention into fundamentals, right? So my trading is not necessarily based off fundamental analysis, right? So I can strictly be able to look at the markets from a technical perspective only, and that's just it. For news, for me, it's just to look at what's going on. What are there any news that are coming up? Because being able to see the news is not necessarily the same thing as trading them, right? So the third, yeah, so we're on the third one, guys. So the third point, guys, that I want to make, this one is very important. There is a difference between being an analyst and also being a trader, right? Everyone can analyze, but not everyone can trade. Okay. So when you have finally got to a level where you feel like your technical analysis or you being able to predict market direction, you are good at that, then you can go to a live account or even a demo account to test out your skills. Because I will emphasize this yet again. Being a trader is not the same. Being a trader is a different thing from being an analyst. So a lot of people are analysts, not traders. So at some point, you need to apply the knowledge that you have on the trading account, on a real trading account, or even a demo account. Right. So let's move on now to the fourth point. So the fourth point, guys, is funding before learning, right? So a lot of traders come into the markets and start funding their real accounts and then they start blowing that money simply because they did not take that time to learn. Because for everything, guys, you need to learn first and then apply what you would have learned on the actual thing, right? So that trading experience, of course, it is important for you to get in touch with the market, get the real experience. Meaning that if you have monies that you don't need or willing to lose, you can just simply try to put those into a trading account and start getting the real experience so that you can learn faster as quickly as possible. But the most important thing here that I'm trying to make is you have got to learn. First, don't trade the markets without a strategy. You need to have a strategy that is detailed, the way you know how you go on about processes in order to catch the market on the right side of it. Right. So let's go now to the fifth point. I hope you're keeping count with me. And guys, please remember, if you're still watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment it down below. Right. So let's move on to the second point, the fifth point, right? So guys, at some point, you need to be confident in yourself, right? So a lot of traders, they know what they're doing. They have a strategy, but they do not trust themselves. They see an opportunity presenting itself, but they act on fear. So guys, emotions you can never necessarily take away emotions from yourself, because you are a human being. The emotions will always be there. But if you act out of fear, you end up creating the very same results that you are trying to avoid, right? So you need to be in touch with your fears and be able to, if the market is presenting you with an opportunity for you to buy or to sell, and everything just lines up, take that trade and let the market validate you or invalidate you. So don't try to seek validation from other traders, following everyone, or doubting your own analysis. So you need to look at yourself in the mirror and be able to say, I've come this far, and you can't give up as just yet. So you need to keep going, push up, which is staying tunnel vision, even in the midst of the difficulties, because that's how you're going to prevail long term, right? So moving to the last point now, a mistake that you should not make, right? You should try to avoid. Guys, don't come into the market with a crap or messed up psychological mindset. So you need to focus on your mind, because trading is more psychological more than it is trading. Trading or putting in a trade is basically the final or the end product, right? But the things that you need to work on before you can actually jump into the charts is your mind, right? When there is harmony in your mind and also in emotions, that is when you can take valid and relevant trading decisions, right? So yeah, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you watched up until the end. If you liked and enjoyed, and also you want more videos like this, please comment down below, like, and subscribe. I will definitely see you on the next video.